Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm going to show you how to replace your spark plugs. I'm just going from the OEM to the NGKs that I recommended for the Ecoboost. These are pre-gapped and they're one step colder. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is remove the engine cover. And for that, you're going to go ahead and need a ratchet with a 10mm socket and an 8mm socket. You got two here, the third one's there, and then the fourth one's right down there. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Alright, so when the engine cover is off, you're going to want to go ahead and locate where your spark plugs are going to be. So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, they're underneath. But before you do anything, you're going to want to go ahead and unplug them. The last one. If you can't get it, go ahead and use something to press down on it. There you go. So they're all disconnected. After you unplugged those four, you're going to want to go ahead and remove this piece. You could use a flathead or just something with flat. Or something flat. There you go. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and need a 8mm socket wrench. We got right there. And we're going to want to go ahead and remove the 4 bolts. And then same thing like here on the other end, you're gonna have to pop that out as well. So yeah, so after you pop those 2 out and then take off the 4 bolts, I'll go on to the next step. After you went ahead and removed those 4 bolts and put them somewhere where you remember where they're at, you're gonna go ahead and take off the actual spark plugs where they're held. It should be pretty simple to pop out. There's the one, set it aside. Second one, like you see, pretty simple to pop right out. There you go. So that's that step. Let's go to the next one. So once you remove those 4, the spark plugs are going to be down there in those 4 holes. In order to take out the spark plug, you're going to need a 5/8 spark plug socket. If you don't have a spark plug socket, you could go ahead and just use a regular 5/8 socket. The only difference is with this actual spark plug socket, there's like rubber in there, which is actually going to hold your spark plug when you go ahead and lift it up. Without the actual spark plug socket, if you just use a regular socket, it's going to be pretty hard to bring it up. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just do that and take out the spark plugs. And then there you have your spark plug. So as you can see, this is the OEM spark plug that has about, I want to say 23,000 miles on it. I've never changed them before, but like I said, the Ecoboost Mustang, everyone says that they highly recommend to change them. So how do you think that looks?
Pretty dirty. Time to change them.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty, guys. I'll show you them compared to the new ones after we go ahead and take out the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, and then we'll go ahead and show you what else to do after that. Alright, so we went ahead and removed all 4 of the old spark plugs, and they do look worse than I thought they would. Like I said, I guess I understand why people say even like as soon as they buy their Ecoboost, they change them out. I know it was an issue with the 15 through 17. I'm not sure how it is with the 18s and 19s. They don't look all, I mean, they're pretty closely all evenly gapped, but some might look a little more gapped than the others, so that's not good. You want them all equally gapped. So those are the old ones, and this is the new, the NGKs that are pre-gapped. Like I said, they are one step colder. So, I mean, these look beautiful compared to those. And then you got the rest right there, so they all come in a box. Yeah, and I'll put the link on where I got these in the description as well. But let's go ahead and just put the new ones back in there. Alright, so when putting in the new sparks, you're going to go ahead and put it inside of that spark socket. And you're going to go ahead and drop it in there. But don't turn it yet, just, I mean, slightly turn it, but not fully. You want to make sure it's at least threaded correctly and in there right. And then what we do is just go ahead and grab the regular socket, and then you want to just keep turning it until you feel that it's hand tight. So just keep turning it and turning it. A lot of times, the right way to do it, you want to say, is using a torque wrench, but
you want to avoid cross-thread the threads.
You want to avoid cross-threading the threads. So he's just going hand tight, and then you can see as soon as he feels that it's tight. Let's see. Yeah, keep turning, you guys. Eventually you'll get there. So I can tell it's getting more snug. So it's hand tight right there, and then you want to do a quarter turn. There you go. Well, if that's even a quarter, but just barely an extra nudge to make sure it's in there right. Nothing more than that, because you're going to go ahead and do something that you don't want to happen if you over tighten them. So yeah, we already went ahead and put all 4 sparks in. What you're going to do is just put the coils back in there. That's just, I mean, probably the easiest thing you're going to do. Just make sure you put them in the right way. Make sure they're in there nicely. They're not just wobbling around. Cool. So then you're going to go ahead and just get the nuts that you took out. And then obviously you're going to go ahead and once you put that nut, you're going to go ahead and put this thing over it. Same thing with that side. And then you want to go ahead and plug them in, and then we'll see how it is after. So after you went ahead and tightened everything up, you're going to go ahead and put your cover back on. Just make sure it's aligned as well. Just double check before you actually sit it down and make sure it's actually the right way. You'll feel it pretty snug once you get it all in the right holes. There you go. And you just go ahead and put the nuts back in there, or the bolts, and you're pretty much done with that. So I hope this video helped you guys out a bit at least. Do the best we can to be detailed. This could save you quite a few dollars if compared to taking it to a shop or the dealership to change out your spark plugs. Pretty simple, pretty fast. If we weren't recording, make sure everything was right. But I mean, it probably would take, like, what do you think, like 10 minutes? If you're actually doing it, just
20 minutes.
15-20 minutes to go ahead and do everything. Like I said, pretty simple. And yeah, like I said, here's the old ones. So if you have an Ecoboost, go ahead and switch those out. I feel a lot better now that those are switched out. And maybe I'll notice a little difference, maybe I won't. But at least I know, and I have that peace of mind that I got some nice spark plugs in there now. And like I said, they're pre-gapped and a step colder. So they say you notice a little difference. I got it for 45 bucks, so for 45 bucks you can't really complain. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.